Hello, it's the Total Saints podcast. I'm Martin Stark, and with me today is Saints Foundation ambassador and footballing legend Francis Benali. Hi, Franny. How are you?
Hey Martin, yeah, I'm good, thank you. Yeah, well, it's been a beautiful bit of sunshine, hasn't it, up until last couple of days? But yeah, been enjoying that and really looking forward to the weekend.
Well, yeah. So, Benali On Tour, We March Home is the name of your next challenge. It's all for the Saints Foundation, and it starts this weekend. Where are you off to this time? What does it entail?
Yeah, well, it's the third challenge, as you say, and we've done the South Downs Way the first year. Then last year we did the Yorkshire Three Peaks before going on to watch the game at Leeds United away. And this year we're bringing it back on pretty much the doorstep. So we'll be setting off Saturday morning from St Mary's, making our way down to the Red Funnel, heading over to the Isle of Wight, doing the bulk of our mileage over there, and then heading back, having a dinner at Saturday evening, staying overnight on the Isle of Wight. A little bit more walking and trekking to do on Sunday morning before arriving back at St Mary's in time for the Arsenal game. So, yeah, a group of about 40 of us are going to be doing it with some foundation staff as well. And yeah, so it'll be our longest trek. So around about 36 miles, I think it'll be, assuming that we don't go off piste and take a wrong turn in somewhere. It'll be around about that kind of mileage, I think.
You just keep the C on the right, don't you? Or is it the left? I can't remember.
Yeah, depending which way you might be going, I guess. But it's yeah, we're not doing the full sort of circumference of the Isle of Wight because I think that's obviously a lot more mileage. But fingers crossed the weather will be good and we'll take in some lovely scenery.
Well, I was going to say, how's the weather looking? Because that coastal path can be quite unforgiving, even some of the nicest days.
Yeah, yeah, it's I guess it's one of those things. I mean, I cast my mind back to last year when we did the Yorkshire Peaks, and you know, although we're not maybe having some sort of heights to climb like we did there, but on top of some of those mountains, you know, it's crazy how the conditions can change really quick. And I remember the last peak that we got to, the sort of the rain came in, the mist came in, and it can get quite scary, you know, like losing your bearings and stuff, you know, and then not being able to see an awful lot at the tops of the peaks. But yeah, nothing quite so big to climb on this one, but you know, it'll put everyone through the mill a little bit. I've been seeing a lot of the other fellow fundraisers and people that be taking part on their socials. They've been getting the mileage in, they've been getting the training in for quite some months now, and with all the aim of hopefully making the big day or the big couple of days go without any issues or too many blisters and things like that.
And what's the atmosphere like on the events that you do? I mean, it must be, as you say, really hard work, but I guess it's really rewarding, and you must get to meet all sorts of people from all walks of life with different reasons for getting involved in the charity.
Oh, exactly. I mean, everyone's there first and foremost, Martin, for supporting the foundation and the projects that they deliver within the city. So, and I know as an ambassador and as a trustee of the foundation, the need and requirement for those projects to support people of all ages throughout the city is crucial. And it's just nice personally to do that small part of what is an incredible team that deliver these projects and do the work that they do. But I love the challenges themselves because it gives me an opportunity to undertake another challenge. Um, but these challenges where we're walking and trekking, we can walk and talk, and that's brilliant to get an opportunity to spend many hours with like-minded people, supporters of the football club. There's even one guy, Trevor, who's a former school friend of mine, going back to our junior school days. Somebody that I've known for many years, and he's always been the biggest of Saints fans. A season ticket holder still, comes to the games with his son as well. And we just get an opportunity to all of us, chew the fat a little bit, and no doubt we'll try and put the season right in some way by talking it through for the distance of the couple of days. But yeah, and hopefully have some positivity going into not just Sunday's game, but for next season as well as supporters.
Mm. Well, the aim of the weekend is to raise funds for the Saints Foundation and the work they do in Southampton. As you say, you've been sort of heavily involved. You're an ambassador as well. What is it about the foundation for people that aren't aware of it that's so key, and what makes you come back each year to support the charity?
Well, it's just, you know, lovely to be in a position to try and give something back to those that are in, you know, need of these projects and support that Saints Foundation provide. You know, we talk about the power of the badge. You know, that's an immediate connection being in the city as well and in the local areas that so many Saints fans. You know, there's that connection with the club as a team. But you know, just as importantly, in many ways, the work that Saints Foundation do as well, and you know, the various projects that they deliver from, you know, supporting young children right up through to senior citizens, and you know, very different aspects of ways of supporting people in the city. And it's just lovely to know that you're making an impact to the people within, you know, the city where I was born and raised. So and obviously playing for the club as well over the course of my career. But yeah, you just, you know, it's very wholesome as well. You know, you're doing it to hopefully make a difference. But you know, the like-minded people, the love and the generosity and the willingness of people that you meet to make a positive difference in people's lives is, you know, I take a lot of comfort and, you know, sort of heartfelt, warm feelings from
Mm.
that, knowing that there's people out there prepared to do that.
And who comes up with all the challenges? Are you involved in that from the start? You sit down with the guys and go, actually, yeah, walking around the Isle of Wight sounds quite good.
It's exactly that, Martin. Yeah, you know, we'll sit down and have a debrief after the event itself, and sort of see how it went and maybe where we could have improved things, and hopefully things all go perfectly to plan. And you know, it's almost just a reflection of how well the event went, and a huge amount of work goes into it. You know, I can't take any credit at all for, you know, the logistics, the organization of this. You know, there's so many of the foundation staff that have gone and recce'd the route already. You know, and just pulled all this together, as well as the people that are coming on board as the group to actually do the mileage. So you know, I might be putting my name above the door, if you like, and coming along to support it on the days itself. But I try to get as involved as I can. But yeah, the real legwork and the hard work has been done by many others, and it makes a difference. And then there will be some point in the future where we sit down and it's like, right, okay, the last challenge went great. What do we do next? And then that's sometimes the dilemma, you know, like
Mm.
to come up with what is going to be the next challenge, and how we put that on.
So, am I right in thinking that Benali On Tour so far has raised just over, is it £60,000? I
I
think.
should know this, but yeah, I mean,
And
if
that
it
was the
is
figure
that,
I saw today, which is phenomenal. I mean, you must be really proud of that. And I was just wondering,
yeah.
how can we sponsor you, and how do we find out more?
No, thank you. Well, there's that ongoing need for support and donations, as we say. So, any donations I appreciate. It's difficult. Everybody has, you know, things to pay for, other commitments. But if there's any way that people can make a donation to support what we're doing, I've got a personal link. Hopefully, we might be able to share that somehow and put it up somewhere. But you know, there's lots of others that, you know, there's going to be about a group of 40 of us plus a number of the Saints Foundation team, you know, getting us around this challenge. So yeah, you know, lots of people are trying to do their fundraising bit, but it's all going to go into Saints Foundation and the work that they do. And every single penny or pound that's received will be gratefully received. So hopefully we'll raise a big chunk of money again, and keep pushing that money towards the foundation and the work they do.
Fantastic stuff. Well, Benali On Tour, we march home. Hopefully, we'll see you back at St Mary's for the final game of the season. Have they got a padded seat waiting for you all when you get back?
Yeah, yeah, we might need, you know, I've been quite accustomed to ice baths and things on some of my challenges in recent years, but hopefully the feet will be in good order, and I'm sure we'll be smiling. We'll be pleased to get back to St Mary's. We're you know, it's a goal to work towards for us. You know, coming back home, back to the home of the football club and the foundation. But to cheer on the boys for the final game of the season, and then we can look forward with a lot of positivity to the coming season as well.
Amazing. Well, listen, good luck with Benali On Tour. We march home. We'll all be there at St Mary's on Sunday afternoon to welcome you back. I'll keep my fingers crossed for the weather. And I know you've got a great bunch of people. You're going to have a brilliant few days and you're going to raise a lot of money. So good luck and thanks, Franny.
Pleasure. Take care. All the best.